right, man. Gervonta Tank Davis is headed to, I believe, Fox pay-per-view. It's the rumor to fight Leo Santa Cruz. Talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. And yeah, I don't know what weight it's gonna go down at. I was hearing that Gervonta was gonna move back down to 130 to recapture his 130-pound belt. All right, and a lot of people want to know why Gervonta struggled to make weight last times, because he made weight on his own. You know, you pull up in a $100,000, $500,000 card to the fight, but you don't want to spend a couple hundred or a couple thousand on a strength and conditioning coach and another probably $1,000 on a nutritionist. All right, that makes no sense. If that ain't the definition of ignorant nigga, I don't know what is. All right, you know, at the end of the day, if he gonna make 130, spend that extra money on a strength and conditioning coach and a nutritionist. I mean, all they got to do is lay out a plan for you, get you a cook. You know, everybody, all these dudes want to wear all this jewelry. They want to get the fly cars, get all the tats, get the grill, and they ain't done nothing. And as soon as they got a rainy day, they ain't got no money put up, so then they got to ask Al to help them out. You know what I'm saying? They trying to look the part, but how can you got to look the part because don't nobody know who the fuck you is. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to look the part. If you fought people and you was in high profile fights, you don't need a chain. You don't need a ring. You don't need the watch. You don't need the Lambo because everybody know who you are. That's how you know these dudes got little man complex, and that's why they got to stand out with the jewelry because don't nobody know who they is. That's why. But that's just ignorant. But he young, he dumb. He 25 years old, and I get it. But if he gonna make 130 pounds and get his old title back, and they gonna call him a 4-time champion, in my eyes, he only a 1-time champion title holder, and that's when he won the IBF. The other one, Machado, was the real champion. I don't care what they say. And that regular WA belt that he got from Gamboa, that's chump. That's chump change. In my eyes, he could be Leo, and they call him a 4-time champion. He a 1-time champion in my eyes. Because Leo didn't deserve that belt. That belt went to Machado and Andrew Casico, who beat Machado. That's the real belt. You ain't no champion by beating no Jesus Clayar, or you ain't no champion by beating whoever the dude that Leo Santa Cruz beat. You ain't no champ. You a chump. You know what I'm saying? But if Tank gonna make 130, Tank and Leonard Ellaby can lay a strength and conditioning plan out for him. If my memory serves me correctly, Leonard Ellaby was a strength and conditioning coach. You know what I'm saying? So why he just can't lay a plan out for him and he, you know, they get a nutritional plan for him. You know, this dude cutting these corners and trying to make weight himself, man. At the end of the day, he gonna let Leo fuck around and beat him. He do that shit he did last time. Leo Santa Cruz gonna mess around and beat him. Leo ain't that bad, man. Leo rangy. You know what I'm saying? If Leo can survive the first 5-6 rounds and he can take that punishment, you know what I'm saying? Because Gamboa didn't have no mustard on his punches the whole fight before whatever the injury was or after whatever the injury was. Gamboa had no mustard, no relish on his punches. He had no Miracle Whip on his punches. He ain't had that McDonald's sauce on his punches. He didn't. He ain't had nothing on his punches. So Santa Cruz, all he got to do is survive early on. He rangered in Gamboa. Keep Tank on the end of his punches. You know, Tank come with 1 or 2 shots. Avoid those 1 or 2 shots. Or try to smother him or roll with him. You know what I'm saying? And take him to church. Leo Santa Cruz can win this fight. I thought he was crazy. But Leo can win this fight. Leo last fight, he got good footwork, good range, good jab. He keep Tank at the end of his punches and use his amateur boxing background and utilize the ring. Leo can win that fight. If Leo got a jaw and Leo tough, Leo can win that fight. I'm telling you. You know, he can take Tank down the stretch and start going and just boxing him. And Tank ain't got that conditioning. And now he trying to squeeze back down to 130. I'm telling you, touch him to the body here and there. And Leo got to keep his combinations like Mayweather, money Mayweather, 1-2 at a time. Be accurate. Land those big flushing, them flush. I catch you 1 or 2 shots. Move out the way. Just move enough. Stick and move. And keep Tank at the end of those shots. And when Tank get close, hold him. Turn him out, do the same thing. Keep holding Tank. You know what I'm saying? Keep holding him, wear him down, and Tank get tired. Then start holding your ground, pushing Tank back, running 3-4 combinations. He only gonna throw 1 or 2 shots at a time. But if Tank come in shape, you know what I'm saying, and Tank do a strength and conditioning plan, he do a nutritionist, I think Tank gonna be more lively, you know what I'm saying? And I think he gonna be more electric. I think he gonna work. If I'm Tank, I'm working Leo body. I'm coming behind the jab. I'm coming down low like he did versus I forget the dude's name, Ricardo Nunes. He got come behind the jab, work Leo body. I would tear Leo core up. I'll focus on this core the first 3 or 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And then I go upstairs. I get the 6th, 7th round. Then I go upstairs with the big shots. But we'll be working on ripping the body for the first 5 or 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Ripping the body, and then coming upstairs, ripping the uppercuts. He can't sit there and box with Leo. He can't sit there and box with Leo like he did with Gamboa. He got to close the distance, get on the inside, rip the body shot, stay on top of him. Don't let him get that range. But he let Leo get a groove and get in that range, and Leo do what I said do, Leo gonna win if he could take that punishment. But Tank got to throw more than 1 shot at a time. Tank got to throw 3 or 4, shoe shine to the body. You know what I'm saying? Tank got to work that body. Then when Leo's hands start to drop, he can rip that uppercut on the inside or come over the top with the overhand right. But Tank ain't that seasoned on the inside yet, man. That's something that him and Calvin gonna have to work on. He ain't 25. Like I said before, these dudes ain't, Devin and Shakur and them, they ain't finished products. Of course they got Joey Spencer, they got holes in their game. You talking about 19-year-old kids. That's like saying, LeBron, a 19-year-old LeBron is a bust because, he was missing a jumper in his game. Just look at him later. He's a complete basketball player, down the line. People just get called, he's a bum. Like 18, 20, 22, 25 kids. They still kids. So hopefully Gervonta don't take this fight and be too lax with this fight. But that would be the game plan for me. Me and Calvin, if I'm Gervonta, me and Calvin be working on that inside game. You know what I'm saying? Jabbing to the solar plex, ripping shots to the body, learning how to not get hold on the inside, give him the cold shoulder, and just really mauling Leo Santa Cruz, cutting the ring off. I want to see Tank on his toes a little more, even coming inside. I'll show him a lot of Chavez. That's how I want him to fight Leo. I'll show him a lot of Chavez fights, hitting on the hip, you know what I'm saying? And you on your toes as a pressure fighter, a little bit more, that make you more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? That make you more dangerous, not to just be flat-footed coming in. You fighting with a rhythm coming in, you come with that irky-jerky style and moving that head side to side, that make you dangerous. I'm showing them Salido, overhand rights, ripping to the body. That's the type of style that Tank should fight with Leo. That's the type of fight he should fight with Loma. So this is a good fight to prepare him for Loma, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if Leo can take this fight into later rounds, he can put some rounds into the bag. It's an interesting fight. But I think Gervonta, if he's serious, man, but I don't know if he's going to show up. He should get the win. I really don't know how tough Leo is. I know he throw a lot of punches. I know he can control his distance. I know he sees something in Tank. But it's going to be, can he take the punishment? What type of condition Tank show up in? What's the learning curve for Tank coming into this fight? Is he going to just throw one? If he throw 1 or 2 shots, that's going to give Leo a bigger percentage chance to win. You know what I'm saying? If he throwing 3 or 4 shots, he fight on the inside, he on his toes, he moving his head, he ripping shots to the body, bringing Leo hands down, ripping the uppercut, coming on over the top with shots. This fight ain't going to last long. Kid too gifted for that. And Leo too small for that. You know what I'm saying? And Calvin, he had the right idea, Tank. I just think body couldn't respond to what needed to be done. But hey, that's my personal opinion on it, man. But I think, from a schematic standpoint of view, it's a mystery fight. Because you don't know the best of Leo Santa Cruz, and you don't know what type of Tank gonna show up. But as far as the pay-per-view, man, I ain't paying for that. Off rip. They out their mind. But it is what it is, man. We'll see what type of card they put on under it, but they out their mind. 2 of the biggest what they gonna call it, DuckTales, the pay-per-view. But don't forget me on social media, link subscription. Want to make a donation, link subscription. Best way to donate, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. And let me know what y'all think. We gone.